welcome back to the Project B-Ball Podcast. My name is Akarshin.
My name's Ray Manangi.
And I'm Gokul Narayan.
So hey guys, for today's video, this is a anticipated video that I think I teased a little bit in previous videos. It's the top 15 players of the decade. It's gonna be an interesting list, but to make the video shorter, because if we were gonna argue each and every player, the video is gonna be 2 hours long. Knowing how our personalities and stuff, and we don't want to make a 2 hour long video, and we also don't want to cut anything out because we might say something important, and then you guys will say in the comment section. Then it doesn't exactly work. So what we're gonna do is all of us are gonna present our whole list, and then afterwards we'll do like some, because we all have access to each other's list, and afterwards we can talk about like different inconsistencies we see, and then that's how the format of the video goes. Akarshin, Gokul, are you guys ready? Here's your list. Yeah. So I'm gonna so what we're gonna do, we'll all say our 15, 14, 13 like together. Okay. My 15th best player was Kobe. Who was you guys' players?
And this is based on like stats or anything, right? Based on like our personal opinion.
Yeah, I played some stats into it though to help me out.
Yeah, me too.
Mine has both stats, but like, and a lot of like sentimental value and stuff. But yeah, we'll go. My 15th best player is Blake Griffin.
Gokul?
Mine is also Kobe. I felt that like last decade, before this, he was definitely top 3 or so, but I put him 15 because he was still good for the first couple of years, and then as he got older, his game obviously toned down a bit. But yeah, I had Kobe. Should we tell honorable mention players too, or?
Honorable mentions we'll do it after we say our whole names.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. Now 14. As I said, we're just gonna say our players, and at the end we'll discuss it a bit more. Okay. 14 for me, I had Blake Griffin. How about you guys?
I had Klay Thompson.
I had Dwayne Wade.
You would. Okay. 13, I had Klay Thompson.
Yeah. 13th, I had Wade.
I had Damian Lillard.
Okay. 12, I had Dwayne Wade.
I had Giannis.
Giannis?
12. Okay, it's not much farther.
Oh yeah.
Go.
I had Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. 11, I had Giannis.
Yeah, why do you guys think so? 11, I had Anthony Davis.
I had Kyrie.
Okay. 10, I had Kyrie.
Yeah, I had Kyrie as well.
I had Giannis.
Okay. Some stuff to talk about, I guess. Okay, now into our top.
Hey, Giannis for 2010. Okay, well.
We'll talk about it then.
Yeah.
Now to our top 10. For me, my 10th best player of the decade was Anthony Davis.
I put Paul George.
I put CP3.
Okay, 9. I have PG-13.
I put CP3 there.
I put PG-13 also.
Alright, we're at 8 now?
Yeah.
8. I had CP3.
8, I had Westbrook.
I had Anthony Davis.
Okay, we're at 7, right? Yeah. I had Westbrook.
Okay, I don't want you guys to roast my choice on this. I think you guys know where I'm going, because when we were talking about this list, like I said, I was gonna put some sentimental value here, but I put Kobe at number, or whatever number. What number are we on right now?
7.
Yeah, I put Kobe there, especially for his last farewell season. It was just like amazing. So that was like a really good highlight of 2016. So I put Kobe there.
Okay. I also put Westbrook.
Okay. We're on 6, right?
Yes.
I had Harden.
Yeah, I had Harden as well.
Me too.
5? 5 now, right?
Yeah.
I had Kawhi.
Same.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Wait, I think we're on 3 actually.
Yeah, we're in 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I messed.
my list was almost messed up. Yeah. So we're
Yeah, I was noticing it too. I think I
Yeah.
messed up the counting somewhere.
yeah.
But
Yeah, we're
we're
on
on
3 now.
Oh, okay. I realized where I messed up my counting. Okay, so Kyrie is. I think I said when we went to Davis, I said Davis was my 10th. Davis was my 9th. So we'll repeat our list all together at the end. But like right now we're on 3, right? Karsh?
Yeah.
Okay, 3. I had Kawhi. What do you guys have for 3?
Okay.
3. I had KD at 3.
Oh no, never mind. I had KD at 3. And Gogo, who do you have at 3? KD. I had 2. I had Curry.
I had Curry as well.
Me too.
And 1,
I
I
think-
think we all have.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we all repeat our list one more time? I know the count got messed up somewhere. So, number 1 I had LeBron. Number 2 I had Curry. Number 3 I had KD. Number 4 I had Kawhi. Number 5 Harden. Number 6 Westbrook. Number 7 CP3. Number 8 Paul George. Number 9 Anthony Davis. Number 10 Kyrie. Number 11 Giannis. Number 12 Dwayne Wade. Number 13 Klay Thompson. Number 14 Blake Griffin. Number 15 Kobe Bryant. Goku and Karsh, go.
I had LeBron, number 1, Curry, number 2, number 3, KD, number 4, Kawhi, number 5, Harden, number 6, Kobe, number 7, Westbrook, number 8, CP3, number 9, Paul George, number 10, Kyrie, number 11, Davis, Anthony Davis, number 12, Giannis, number 13, Dwayne Wade, number 14, Klay Thompson, and number 15, Blake Griffin.
I had number 1 LeBron, number 2 Curry, number 3 KD, number 4 Kawhi, number 5 Harden, number 6 Westbrook, number 7 Davis, number 8 PG-13, number 9 CP3, number 10 Giannis, number 11 Kyrie, number 12 Klay, 13 Lillard, 14 White, and 15 Kobe.
Alright, okay, so now we all told our list. Now we're just gonna discuss like some differences we saw in our list. So me and Goku kept Kobe at 15, and of course, if I'm not mistaken, you said 7 for Kobe.
6.
6.
6. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of my biased picks, but I just feel like the star of the 2000s and his retirement in 2016 just like really it was bittersweet because we all wanted to see him play more, maybe win a couple more championships. Like, you know, he's a great player, but then he had that amazing farewell game, and everyone was just happy about his storied career, his amazing career. So I mean, I had to put him a lot higher than you guys. I ended up putting him a lot higher than you guys because of sentimental reasons. Because I just thought like he probably had the best farewell performance of all time of like anyone.
I see where you're coming from, but I'd say even if I was biased, I wouldn't have it that high. Maybe like 10, because he didn't even play the full decade, right? Like, he retired 2016, so that's like half the decade. So I feel like you gotta credit some of the other players too, who, like, he was a great player, but that doesn't. I don't think we can necessarily say he was like on the top of the decade because of that.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like I can 10. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
I wouldn't take him like as far back as like you guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with Gopo on this one because like not necessarily like I understand the sentimental value of it, but I was looking more into like what they actually did in the 6 years, right? Kobe had an amazing career, but in the 2010s, he was still one of the best players to begin the decade, but then injuries unfortunately had to caused his last couple of years not to be that great, and so I couldn't put him any higher than 15 in my opinion because like there's other players here, some of them might have been riddled with injuries too, like Blake and other stuff. Look, they played more in the decade, like 6 years, but Kobe was injured for his last like 2-3 years, didn't play as many games. So like if we're saying this, like he only played like about like 4.5 years of like because if we're counting the injuries, but he did have some amazing moments like the 2012-2013 season where he went he carried the Lakers to a playoff seed, like just straight up carried them, and then he torn his Achilles, and that's where everything went wrong for his. But then he had his farewell game at the end. But then before that, 2010, he won a championship. So his last championship then in 2011, 2012, he still played well. I know sentimental wise you could put him higher. I was just basing it off what the players actually did in the decade. Kobe did win a championship, so that's a great. Not a couple of players in this list hasn't won a championship yet, but like it depends on how much they actually played.
Yeah.
But do you think you could move him up on your list a little bit, or?
Yeah, I think maybe like 2 or 3 spaces, but. Yeah, I think I can. I'm not sure who I'd switch with, but
I'd probably move them like 14, 13, something like that. I don't know. I don't think there's enough boring because we're basing this off of like what they actually did during the decade. Kobe had an amazing career. I'm not taking anything from him from that, but it's just like there's players on this list that accomplished incredible things throughout the whole decade. So I think I can move him in a couple of spaces, but nothing more than that.
Yeah.
So the next thing was the placement of, I would say, Giannis. We all had him in different places. I had him at 11. Where did you guys have Giannis?
I had him 10.
10? And Akarsh?
I had him, let's see, 15, 14, 13, 11. I had him 10, but I had Davis and Kyrie over him, but Gokul ended up putting Giannis over Kyrie, which I thought was a little different, but still, considering Kyrie won a championship in 2016.
I guess, but Giannis also had an MVP, which is pretty.
Wait.
But like in the later year, Kyrie and LeBron were going to the finals like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, I would kind of agree with Harsh on this. Giannis realistically had like 2 superb like regular season years. Like
yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's why I didn't want to rank him too high either. Like, he kind of developed towards the end of the decade, but I still felt that he deserved to be top 10.
Yeah. I'll kind of agree with you on this, but the problem is, like, if any of the top 10 players did accomplish something less than less than they actually did, then I would probably put Giannis higher if we're looking like retrospective. But like honestly, I'd say like Kyrie, Davis, I put both of them ahead of Giannis because of Kyrie's playoff runs and like how good of a player he was. And then Davis, I think it's kind of warranted because in the decade he has the highest PER, and that's one of the craziest stats ever, right? So like that's great for Davis, and Davis had a great career. He didn't do much in the playoffs, so I can kind of see you. Do you put Giannis above Davis or not? No.
Davis only.
I think you can make an argument a little better if you put Giannis above Davis just because of Davis's like lack of playoff success. But I don't see it with Kyrie because Kyrie has done a lot during the playoffs. So
yeah, that's true. I only put them 1 apart though, so it's not really major.
Another thing is, I just noticed you had Lillard on your list, and I don't think me and Harsh had Lillard at all.
I mean, Lillard definitely made some big shots this season, but I think this next decade list, Lillard's definitely going to be at like the top. But I don't know about this decade.
I don't agree with you on that statement either, Harsh. I think Lillard, he got good in the middle of the decade, right? And then his career is not going to be like fully for the whole next decade, right? I don't think he's going to make a decade list. But Gokul, you want to explain why you put Lillard on this?
He has his moments every season, if you realize, and they're actually pretty good at times too. But like obviously, being in the West makes it harder to make the All Stars. But he is like a great point guard, and so I put him 13. But I feel he is worthy to be on the list. He has done some good accomplishments. He's brought the Trailblazers to playoffs almost every year. But yeah, I didn't put him too high either because like he's not too consistent. But I felt he did have to be in the list.
Okay, my thing with the Lillard thing is like, he had great seasons. Like last season, like, and the season before, he was great. And then he had some great runs. But as much as people want to say how good of a player he is in the playoffs, dude, he's hit or miss in the playoffs. It's sad to say, like, some people call him like one of the clutchest players like ever in the playoffs. There's stuff like the shot that made him famous is the shot that ended the Rockets playoff run in 2014. After that, he played the Spurs. He was terrible in the Spurs series. Like, terrible.
Yeah, he carried a couple of the series, but I mean,
2014.
Can make clutch shots when they're there, for sure.
Yeah, but like, I'm like, my thing with it is more like, 2014 CJ wasn't exact. I don't think he was playing like starter minutes at that time, but 2014 he still had LaMarcus Aldridge, Nicholas Batum, Wesley Matthews as his core group of players. That series and afterwards, against the Warriors, he didn't play well. Even in the Nuggets, he wasn't that that great. But in the Thunder series, he was great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I can see you where you can put Damian Lillard on this list, but a player you left out, Gokul, is Blake Griffin.
Yeah, here's my honorable mention because after like the last 3 seasons or so, he hasn't been like. Wait, actually, did he make the All-Star?
I think he made it once in Detroit.
I don't think he made it in Detroit.
Oh yeah,
never mind. You are right. Yeah.
Okay,
But like
so
before that, I felt the injuries and being out for long periods of time every season, he didn't really. He was an honorable mention for me, but I just felt he didn't have a place on the list because of injuries.
I feel like what Blake Griffin did in a decade, especially the early part, and I know he had his injuries for like 3-ish years and he didn't play well this year. I think it's like you can switch Blake and Dame maybe, but I think Blake early decade dominance was great. Like
but it didn't last throughout. That's the thing. Like same for Giannis, right? It was towards the end of the decade. So I mean, like if you have to take that into consideration also.
Yeah, but like Blake's early dominance was like for 5 years, and then he had this 1 year. Like that's like 6 years. Like Dame, would you say what? Like 6 years too?
5, 6, yeah.
5, 6. And Giannis, what would you say it would be?
Giannis is like elite, but they're like 4 really good seasons. So that's like it's different than it's basically equivalent to this.
Yeah. So, Karsh, do you have like any opinions on that type of thought? Of like,
See, this is what I think about it. Like, so like you guys were saying, Damian Lillard is gonna be super, super good for the next 3 years this decade, 3 years next decade. He's gonna be like an elite point guard. This season, he is probably the best point guard in the league. But most of these players on the list have been close to the finals or like conference finals players. Damian Lillard has been to the conference finals once.
Yeah, I don't think Blake Griffin has made it.
He gets on the list next year, but I do not know about this year. I could definitely put him in. I could see people putting him in, but I think there's a better chance he gets on it next decade. So what do you guys say to that?
To me, like it seems that even next decade he won't be like super high either, because obviously like younger players like Trae Young and Zion, I see them like leading the way. So I feel that even if he's gonna be on it, he's gonna be really low on it, because
yeah. So, Gokul, you want?
Yeah, guys, we had a little technical difficulties there, but let's continue on. So we were talking about our top 4 and how it was pretty similar. Renee, you want to carry on with that?
Yeah, I think all of us, right before we go into our top 4, I want to talk about one more dynamic, was the CP3 Paul George placement. After that, we can talk about our top 5, because I think they're all pretty similar. What number did you guys have CP3 on? I had him 7.
I had him 9.
9, yeah, and Karsh.
I had CP3. Let's see. One sec. I think I had him 9 or 7. I don't remember. But yeah, I had him around that period. I think I had him 7. Oh no, never mind. I have him 7.
You have him 7, and then Goku.
Oh no, I have him 8. Sorry.
8. Okay. So we all had like different placements for CP3. So why don't we say our 7, 8, and 9 one more time? So my 7 was CP3, 8 was Paul George, and 9 was Anthony Davis. Who was your 7, 8, and 9 guys?
My
Karsh?
7 was Davis, 8 was PG-13, and 9 was CP3.
And of course, how about you?
For whatever it is.
Yes, 7, 8, 9.
Well, wait, I'm having a little technical difficulties on my side. Wait, can you guys continue?
Yeah, sure.
I'll get back to you.
Local. So, why do you put CP3 9 and put like Davis and Paul George above?
Now that I'm looking at it, I think I could switch CP3 and Paul George, but I still feel that Davis. I mean, I guess CP3 had more playoff success than Davis, but as you mentioned, David has the highest PER for the whole decade, so that's pretty impressive stat. And then he's like a all-around player, and it's not his fault the Pelicans couldn't necessarily make it to the playoffs because they didn't really have anyone else. So I feel that I just felt that Davis played better, and I think I'll switch CP3 and Paul George though, because they both have similar playoff visits every year. So yeah, I'll put CP3 8.
Okay, my.
Oh wait, can I continue? I got my list. But yeah, I put CP3 7, Paul George 9, and Davis 10.
Alright, so that's exactly like mine. So my thing with your Davis choice, right? I would argue like what CP3 did. So Davis came in like 2011, right? I'm not wrong.
2012, I think.
2012. Okay. So like, and his rookie season we don't count. Like, okay, like that matters. But after that, he was you're right. He led the league in PER for those 7-ish years, right? My thing with CP3 is I watched this interesting video. I don't remember the name of the video, but CP3 for his whole career has been the clutchest player in the NBA wherever he's playing. That was the most interesting video talking about like how in the playoffs, even in regular season playoffs, everything he has the best percentage and makes the best decisions. Like he doesn't turn over the ball and stuff like that. I think that has to warrant something more than like Davis' PR. Because Davis, realistically, how many playoff runs did Davis have?
That's true. He had like 3 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right too. I didn't take that into consideration that he didn't play the full game.
He's definitely a player of the 2010s. Like him and the Clippers, like the Big Three. They were really iconic in the 20s for sure. So that's why I had him much higher than what you put him.
Yeah, I guess I can switch him to 7. Yeah, and Paul George, I guess overall is better than Davis for the decade too, I guess.
Yeah, I would. I think all of us had Paul George above Davis. I think because Paul George, what he did in a decade, and his playoff runs. My only problem with Davis is because of his playoff runs.
Yeah, he hasn't had it.
If he had like an actual playoff run, we could talk about like his best playoff run was against the Trailblazers, and he lost to the Warriors the year after. And after that, one other year before that, he lost to the Warriors. Like,
4-0, yeah.
Yeah, so there's nothing there, right? Like the playoff runs, they were useless. Well, on Paul George's side, he had what, 2 disappointing years with Westbrook.
Wait, he made it almost every year. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Every year that Paul George was healthy, I think he made it. He had disappointing runs like later in the decade, like with Westbrook, and then his 1 year without any stars in Indiana. But before that, when the Pacers were still healthy, when he had his original Pacers squad, that was amazing. They challenged the Heat. They went to they went to conference finals. They played in the conference finals. And so they were great playoff runs on Paul George's team. So that's why I had to put him. Davis is low on this list because of.
I guess playoff run. Yeah, he doesn't have too much experience for that.
But my guess is Davis will be in if you do a 2020s decade list.
I mean, yeah, because he's with LeBron now. So.
Yeah, so he will probably have a great career after. And he'll probably still be in the decade list for the next decade and stuff like that. Paul George, because of his playoff runs, I think he needs to be higher. I think our top
top 5 was the
top
same.
5. No,
Maybe the order was.
Is our top 6 the same? I had LeBron, Curry, KD, Kawhi, Harden, Westbrook. And you all
Yeah, that was exactly the same for me.
How about for you, Akash?
Yeah, the top 4 was the same for us.
Wait, what about also you switched Westbrook and Harden's placement?
Yeah, I put Harden in front of Westbrook.
Oh, okay. We
Do
did
you have
that.
Westbrook above Harden?
No, he
I have
said
Harden in front of Westbrook. Why would I have Westbrook?
I was in my head. I was originally gonna put Westbrook over Harden because like the thing he did for those 3 years in the Thunder, like
That's
Dang.
it's like it's never like no one has ever.
Okay, Renee, think about it like this. Harden in the 2000s he competed for like 7 MVPs and he could have easily won like 4 of them. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he's always there every year. He just never
Yeah,
secured.
but like
I feel that was like a no-brainer for me. And then I remember he made it with Dwight Howard once to Western Conference Finals. That was pretty impressive.
yeah, I will agree on you on that stance. Like Harden, like legitimately, you can make a case he should win the last 4 or 5 MVPs or whatever, right? But my thing with it is because Westbrook made actual history. Did Harden make any actual history?
Harden is so much just Harden literally like he doesn't he have the streak for the longest 30-point
Yeah,
game?
that was what I say. I think that was
Yeah, but Westbrook
his
has
numbers are historic. His player usage is historic, which is, I mean, it's crazy with him. I don't know. I think it was a
Westbrook has
no-brainer.
the longest streak of having 30-point triple doubles, and all that. He broke the like.
But yeah, he was the only one there at that time.
You're just talking about like one record.
Yeah, but all you're talking about is Harden's scoring record.
No,
I feel
and
like
he
Westbrook
has
can
playoff
Harden also has
too.
so many triple doubles as well. You can't just stop that.
Yeah, but like Westbrook in the triple double department, Westbrook is the king of that. So like that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no one is saying he's
Who's
not.
the best scorer in the NBA right now? Tell me who's the best
Huh?
scorer. Who is the best
scorer
scorer?
in the NBA, in the
I
NBA
don't
right now?
dare say Giannis or something.
The best scorer in the NBA right now. I have zero clue. It's between Harden or It's between Harden. Yeah, just Harden.
Yeah, just Harden, exactly.
But my thing, but like Westbrook has more historical context. Like in 20 years from now, people are not going to be raving over Harden's 30-point streak. People are going to rave about the 3 historic years Westbrook had in the regular season.
And that sucks because in the past 10 years, no one's been. Harden could have easily won 5 MVPs in the past 10 years.
But he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. That sucks.
He's always in contention. He's always like,
Any day. Would you have taken? Okay, let's see who when they were at their best. Would you have taken MVP Harden or MVP Westbrook when they were at their best, playoff success included?
I would take Harden. Yeah. No, I put
Exactly.
Harden above Westbrook. I was trying to explain why it was a difficult decision for me. I understand, but I feel like Westbrook has more historical, like in the record books, people are gonna remember Westbrook more than Harden. That's just the cold hard truth with it.
Yeah, but he's not better. That doesn't mean he's
yeah, like if
Yeah,
you
I-
ask him
I'm
all
saying
time
he's not
he
compared,
has one. He has one impressive record. It's good,
No,
but
he has
I
more. He
still think
he has many related to triple double, like longest streak, all
Yeah.
that stuff. But like,
Harden. I'm just putting it in historical context. Everyone's gonna remember what Westbrook did for those
yeah,
seasons.
but like if you go to someone and ask, like say after both of them retired, and you ask, oh, who do you think is better?
I would
Nobody's
take Harden.
Yeah, like the accomplishment may like be something that someone remembers, that, but they're not going to use that to put Westbrook over Harden. Because
No, I didn't put him like I said.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying that for me, it felt like a not too hard decision.
No, okay, for you it might have felt, but for me it was a hard decision because of like I was trying to like I put in stats and all that kind of stuff. If I put in stats, Harden, you could put a case where he should be where Curry is because of his advanced stats. He literally for the last 5 years, the advanced stats say he's the best player in the league. If you don't believe me, look at them. So I can't obviously he's not as good, he wasn't as good as Curry this decade, right? Because Curry pretty much changed how the game is played. But that's a different discussion for something later because people like to talk about Harden versus Curry all the time. But like it was a hard decision because what Westbrook did in like historical context. I was looking at like how you put Kobe 7th, Carson. That's why Westbrook for me was a harder decision because he accomplished something historic. No one's gonna remember Harden's 30-point streak. Everyone's gonna remember the 3 years Westbrook averaged triple double. That was my reason.
Yeah, it was impressive when he did with Paul George. That was pretty nice.
Especially the year where Carmelo Anthony. That was impressive that he accomplished something like that. But I think after that, our top 4 is the same: LeBron, Curry, KD, and Kawhi. I don't think we really need to go too in depth here, but I think some people have a difference about KD and Curry, but all of us agree that Curry was higher. And the main reason for me personally, maybe you guys have different reasons, Curry changed how the game is played. Like KD, Kawhi, they did, so that's why Curry's there. And LeBron's on his own class, so like he's more honest. But Curry.
If anyone's putting Curry over KD and Kawhi, not just who's better, but in who was more influential, it's not even a question. Curry like literally changed the game. So yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Then maybe there's some comments about Kawhi should be over KD or KD should be over Kawhi.
No, I think KD.
I don't see
over Kawhi.
Yeah.
Because Kawhi only he did win his Defensive Player of the Year. But he popped off in 2014. KD's been doing his thing since the second year of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they both have the same amount of rings and Finals MVPs too. So if you take that into account, I mean, Kawhi definitely had a harder path to those rings and Finals MVPs, but KD had been out for a while.
Yeah, but KD the whole decade, like from 2010 to now, he's been like an All-Star. Except like last year because he's injured, but every year before that, he was considered. Everyone was saying top five player in the league. So like, I think because of KD's consistency towards the whole decade and Kawhi only blowing up the last 5 years, that's why KD's above. And then we always
that Kawhi was blowing up like from 2012 to 20. From 2012.
You didn't know who Kawhi was in 2012.
Yeah.
Come on. No, you knew him in 2013 because of his play on.
Yeah, after that, Finals MVP season, he kind of changed him.
Did y'all know who Kawhi was in 2012?
No, I didn't know too many people in 2012.
Yeah, me too.
I think just Kobe, like KD, because.
Yeah, 2012 for me, I was just know.
That's why also Curry, I so badly wanted to put him first, but I know that only after like 2014, that's when he like truly changed the
game. Yeah,
so.
that'll be that's a thought for when Curry actually changed it. It was 2013. I would say 2013 April.
Yeah, but like when he completely took it to the next level,
that's the MVP here.
Yeah.
MVP here. Okay. But yeah, I don't for 2012 stands, I didn't know many players. I knew LeBron, KD.
I knew Monte Alex Curry.
I knew Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, all those guys. But I think I realistically started fully falling was probably the last Miami Heat, the loss, the Miami Heat. That's when I fully dove into like knowing most players and learning about each team. But before that, I was just a little LeBron fanboy. But yeah, is there any thoughts you guys have on the overall list? I think we summarized most of our points. If you guys like this style more, where we just say our list and then talk about different inconsistencies at the end, if you definitely want that more of this style, then we can definitely do that for more of our lists. Because we definitely have more lists coming up in the future that we're planning out right now. This video has just been we created this list a while ago. We just didn't ever sat down and actually recorded, but we finally did now. And I think this style is probably a good way to move forward with these lists. We don't want to record
Also,
long video.
did we do our honorable mentions yet?
Yeah, I think.
I had zero. I would say my honorable mentions Damian Lillard. That would be my only honorable mention.
My honorable mentions definitely Damian Lillard and Alex Caruso.
Oh, yeah, the mine's on top of all too.
Whoa, what's yours? LeVar?
Top of all.
LeVar.
No, yeah, LeVar Ball. Yeah,
Definitely.
LeVar.
yeah, sorry guys. LeVar Ball is honorable mention. Might as well put all the Ball brothers. They're all honorable mentions here. I know two of them are.
Andre Ingram, man. You guys
Andre Ingram, yeah. Do you guys have any final thoughts on the list before we end off the video?
No, I think this is a good episode.
Akarsh?
Yeah, I think we did good. All our lists were good, and we had a nice debate about.
Okay, guys, we'll see you on the next video on our channel. Thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe. Please put in the comment section on your thoughts on this video. If you have any opinions, anything, well, we'll definitely try to respond and all that. I don't think there's anything else to say. Thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.